When people are bored, they make the most amazing things. Like this person at work. Like, I'm so impressed. He just literally made a skull out of the pop section. But my only fear is like, that's gonna topple over. And when that topples over, is he gonna have to pay for the mess? Is he gonna have to clean it? What if somebody gets hurt? But at the same time, I'm like, can somebody just give this guy a raise? Because that's how you make a display. Like, you think people are gonna be buying anything other than Coca-Cola? Nah, homie, nah. I did it! I did it! I built a Pringles ring. No glue, just physics. I've never seen something so scientific and so, wait for it, delicious. At the same time, he literally just found a way to stack the Pringles so that they hold each other's weight like this and they become one and make a circle of love and food. Great. Oh, must resist urge to knock over pencils. You know, this person's just stacking pencils on top of pencils, and you look at it and you're like, that's cool. But if you look extra closely at the bottom, you can see that this whole thing is being held up by 4 pencils going like this. And then you're like, how is this even possible? Does this person have superpowers? Nah, he's just a regular human with patience. A lot more patience than me. Like, I get annoyed waiting 2 seconds in line. I'm like, oh, there's like 2 people in front of me. I'm gonna die. This person has been spending their whole life stacking pencils and he's cool with it. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Someone got so bored in the bathroom that they braided the toilet paper. I'm not gonna lie, that toilet paper look on fleek. Oh my god. So there's a really big bug. There's no way anyone can top this. But also like, why are you so bored in the bathroom for? Like, oh, yeah, never mind. No! That is a cup tower. So big, it curves. It's a cup bridge. It's a cup leaning tower of cups. If I was a manager here, I wouldn't even be mad. I would be impressed. I'd be like, how do you do that? But how? Okay, this guy is making art out of Rubik's Cubes. So he's twisting all the cubes until he has the colors he wants and then making art. Faces, like that face looks more realistic than something I could do with a pencil. And he's making it out of Rubik's Cubes. Also, can we just talk for a second about how expensive this would be? How much does the Rubik's Cubes cost? Rubik's Cubes seem to be anywhere between $5 to $10. And how many does he need to use? A lot. I wanna be the cheesiest, like no crust ever was. Do. This person has a lot of time in their hands. And also, I'd like to mention that the distribution of toppings is not great, okay? Because you're gonna get a slice and all you're gonna get is cheese. Maybe that's all you want. But maybe you're gonna get a slice and it's gonna be too much pepperoni. Maybe that's what you like. But then you're gonna get a slice and all it's gonna be is olives. And does anybody want just olives on their pizza? Like, this person made the map of the world with potato chips. Psh. And people say junk food is bad for your brain. Look at this, we learning with chips. Can't argue against that logic. Let me teach you guys a very valuable lesson, okay? Never underestimate someone with Postit Notes and a lot of spare time. A lot of spare time and a lot of Postit Notes. Because then you get this. Your car, it's a whole nother color. A whole other color. Many colors. Okay, how do they do this? If I got bored, I probably wouldn't do this because I would knock over all the cups and burn everything to the ground because it should be like that when you're clumsy like me. I'm a klutz. Oh no, this is kind of gross. Someone found a dead cockroach, so they, you know, gave it a tie, gave it a desk, gave it a laptop, gave it a name. It's the Complaint Cockroach. Why do I feel like whenever I got a complaint, it goes to this dude? This person traced every single crinkle and wrinkle on this piece of paper. Now that is some extreme level of boredom. I don't even know if I've ever been that bored. That's kind of cool actually, now that I think about it. What are you gonna do with it though? Nothing, just be reminded of the time when nothing happened. Love that. Now this is made of Skittles, and this one takes some real skill, and let me tell you why. How can you resist the urge of eating the Skittles while you're making Yoshi? I'm telling you, skills. Like these are the skills that will take you far in life. I think. one's my favorite. The most expensive game of Tic Tac Toe ever. Okay, you try to top this. But also it's like, where their supervisor at? This is the best thing I've ever seen. Like, I wish I was an employee of this company and worked with these people. This person's all like, I might have failed calculus, but I became an artist. Woo, 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 woo. I mean, yeah. Like, this person be drawing better drawings than most people can draw on a calculator.
What?
I can appreciate how hard it was to do this, but something deep inside of me wants to just knock them over. I'm not gonna do it, but you can't tell me you're a little tempted. Like, don't you just want to just like a little bit, just like a little nudge, just like a little. Whoa, this is like the splitting image. This person either just really didn't want to eat his carrot or was really bored. This person put glitter all over their controller. It looks pretty, but who would do this to their controller? Because every time you touch it, you're gonna be covered in glitter. And you know what happens when you get covered in glitter? That glitter stays forever. Once you get one piece of glitter on you, it's there for life, okay? I'm still finding glitter all over me all the time, and I don't know from what. And it could have been from years ago, and it's just like in my ears, in my hair, on my feet. And I'm like, help. Okay, listen here. Who made scorpions out of wires? The last thing we need is to make invincible scorpions. They're already dangerous enough as it is. Okay, it took me a while to realize what was happening here. But if you look really closely, this person made these out of like shaving razors. You like, you know, shave your beard with, or your legs with, or whatever. Shave nothing with, whatever you're feeling. But this person was like, nah, I don't need a shave. I just need to make planes and airships, spaceships. Pew! Sit back and let me educate you. These are floppy disks. I remember when these were a thing. I don't know if everybody remembers when these were a thing, but these used to be a thing. They used to have a very small amount of memory in them, like teeny tiny. You could like store some files, run programs, you know, play some games. And I'm not talking like you're not playing Fortnite on one of these, but you could play like maybe Tetris, if you're lucky. They weren't too great, okay? You're not missing out on anything. But you could be making Mario paintings out of them, so. This person got very bored on their trip to a Chinese temple and put some googly eyes on the drum. I feel like this is probably disrespectful somehow. Maybe you should leave your boredom to outside of temples. I don't know, maybe it's not. But like, do you want to risk offending someone? Probably not. Put googly eyes on the temple drum. Here I am struggling to make a paper airplane and people are making dragons and stuff like, or carrots. They say to not play with your food, but if you can make art like this, definitely play with your food. Okay, I'm trying to figure this one out. I'm not really sure what's going on. Apparently it took a lot of camera work to figure this out. I'm like, how did you do that? With just camera work? Like with Photoshop, yeah, but camera work? If you guys can figure it out, let me know in the comments. This one has me completely stumped, and I'd like to know how it works. Any guess is a good guess. This person was so bored that instead of reading the books to not be bored, he decided to make quotes out of the books. I live in the future and here's how it works. People waste and want everything in pursuit of the unknown. That's deep. Halloween watermelons? Can we make this a thing? I love it. Moms be like, go ahead and shovel the snow off the car. We'd be like, I got you, fam. And then this is what happens. It's literally a dinosaur eating your mom's car. If this isn't the best thing you've ever seen, then I can't help you because this is the best thing I've ever seen. What is this? Is the eyeball? Is that just a ball? I love this so much. Yes. Is this how Elon Musk sees cars? He's like, if it ain't a Tesla, then it's a prehistoric dinosaur car. Guys. Yeah, somebody must have been really bored to make a Flintstones car that doesn't actually work because those wheels, they do not spin. I don't know who organized this grocery store, but they kind of deserve a raise and also might have slight OCD, and I'm here for it because can you come help me out with my house? I'm at home right now, by the way. I'm at a cottage. Yeah, here, you can look at how green this outside. These are some bored bookstore employees. Just, you know, having an awesome time. They're making their faces books. I want to try this. These all look so real. What? How they pull this off? It was a rough day at the hospital today, but don't worry, Dr. Goodboy always does his best. I know people can make origami cranes and stuff, but this is next level. Like, look at the detail in this thing. Like, I'm ready for it to just start actually flying away. Here we got the earth made out of rubber bands, the moon made out of rubber bands. Paul's productivity at work today, non-existent. I don't care what they say, Paul. Looks like you had an amazing day at work today, but also that earth and moon ain't to scale. If our moon was that big, the gravitational pull on that would not be, it would not be looking good for us. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.